Hello, Matthew Hernandez here, bringing you the latest in Central High School's instructional programming and innovation. Hello, students and parents. Matthew Hernandez here, just explaining a letter you may have just gotten home in regard to your child's science project progress according to the standards of state of Tennessee. So the idea here is that we wanted to have a tool that was useful for the teachers, the students, and the parents. And so this letter is that tool. So you could see the student name would be here, that you would have the teacher and their class. You would have the total percent of standards that they mastered. The goal is 80% of mastery for the standards. And then you would have the topics and the standards. So this number here is the standard, and then the topic that goes with that is over to the left. So that's going to be the thing that's more useful to you. And then the textbook chapters are next to that, so that you can go back to the textbook with your child so that they can master just the things that they need remediation on. So for this student, the student needs to master evolution principles, scientific method, solving genetic problems, mitosis breakdown, identify populations and the factors that impact them, food chains and webs, replication, transcription, and translation. Down here in this table, you're going to see some tools, some things that you as the parent can do and some things that you as the student can do to get yourself to mastery on these topics. So the teacher has tutoring at least one time per week, and that's written over here on the right. So Ms. Lockridge has tutoring every Tuesday from 2:30 to 3:30 in C23. That's her classroom. You can also go to memphiscentral.org, go to the high school, type in the faculty staff name, and then click on the website in order to search for something. So for the example I'm going to use here, we're going to look at mitosis breakdown, chapter 7.2, standard 3210.1.6. All right. Now, again, you can also use the textbook, of course, to go and see chapter 7.2, and your child can get extra support, or student, you can get extra support there that way. If you have any questions, you can email Miss Lockridge, or whatever teacher's email will be down on the bottom there. So now let's look at this one, since this is a really helpful tool, I find. If you go to memphiscentral.org, go to the high school, go to faculty and staff, and then type in your students, or student type in your teacher's email address or last name. All right, and then there'll be a website that comes up there, and if you click on that website, you're going to get to these two links. One of them is organized by topics. That's all the biology topics. And then one of them is organized by standards. I think the topics are going to be more useful to everybody. So we'll take a look at that one first. So if you type Control F, then you'll get a little screen here. You type in mitosis. You can have two different options here. All right, so you click in those options. And the first one has a video of cell cycle overview and compares mitosis and meiosis, and then some practice questions. The second link has a whole bunch of content, so a lesson plan, quiz, phases of mitosis and cytokinesis discussion questions, real world application for of mice and men, the flu. There's a flu reading that I saw. I think that's in all content. If you click in here, there's even more content that you could look at. So that's a whole bunch of studying stuff that you could do. And ck12.org, I find, has lots and lots of great content to help students when they're struggling with certain specific areas.